familiar about the story writing. Very simple, but it is complicated job too. Either Nepali or English. What you have learned in your daily life at the school, then how you can imagine about the different characters, separate imagination, everything under the conclusion you have to learn about the story writing here. Today orientation, you can write either in Nepali or English. What is the real benefit after knowing, after taking part in ISA what? Number one, you can develop your creativity. Number two, what you have learned surfacely is not the meaning. If you have learned from the core skill means from the heart. You have to learn from the heart. From today it has started here. English as well as Nepali teachers will support for this project. Today orientation day. From tomorrow you have to move according to the instruction of your project teacher. Especially Keshari sir, Kala ma'am. Some of the senior English teachers also will be joined also. You have to practice how to write the story. How to write a story. You have to learn a story from your parents too. Innocent story, isn't it? Your parents says about the stories related with ghosts, related with other things, isn't it? At home also.
In this class, we are working for project number 3, story writing. Okay, so before we go through story writing, you must know what is a story, how we can create our story. Okay, understanding? Yes. Okay, so story, it's an imaginary thing. We can imagine. Okay? Yes. Only the thing is, we can imagine. If somebody says you a great story, how do you feel? Anybody, how do you feel? If somebody says you a great story, obviously you will enjoy the story. Yes or no? Yes. But sometimes story can be fictional and non-fictional. It's all based on incident that have already happened or going to happen.
कक्षा 6 का विद्यार्थीहरू आज म साथीहरूले प्लेकार्डमा लिनुभएका बुधबारका आधारमा एउटा नयाँ कथा बनाउन गइरहेको छु र त्यस कथाको शीर्षक रहेको छ यमलोक। एका देशमा एउटा रूपाकोट नामक गाउँ थियो। त्यस गाउँका मानिसहरू निकै झगडालु र रिसालु स्वभावका थिए। त्यस ठाउँलाई वीर शहीदहरूले बचाएको ठाउँ पनि भनेर चिनिन्थ्यो। एक दिन त्यस ठाउँमा ठुलो बाढी आयो र खराब मानिसहरू सबै मरे, तर ज्ञानी मानिसहरू भने कोही पनि मरेनन्। सबै खराब मरेका मानिसहरू यमलोकमा पुगे। यमलोकका राजा यमराजले सबैलाई भने, मैले तिमीहरूको त्यस्तो खराब बानी देखेर बाढी मार्फत मारेको हुँ। तिमीहरूलाई त्यस्तो खराब बानी गरेकोले वीर शहीदहरूको आँसुले पनि सराप छ। तिमीहरू किन त्यस्तो खराब बानी गर्छौ? आफ्नो ठाउँको विकास गर्नुपर्छ। सबैको आँखा खुल्यो, सबैले विकास गर्ने बाचा गरे। फेरि पनि यमराजले सबैलाई रूपाकोटमै फर्काइदिए। अहिले भने रूपाकोट एकदमै विकसित ठाउँका रूपमा चिनिन्छ। धन्यवाद।
Story of Bear, Rabbit and Bear Lion. One afternoon, a rabbit was in the woods, and suddenly a great wind came up and blew on the grounds, and it blew on the tops of trees. Rabbit was running here and there, and he smacked into Lion. Rabbit told to Lion that a hurricane is coming. Lion said that I am very heavy to run fast. Tie me to this tree. Rabbit tied Lion to the tree. The hurricane had gone, so untie me, said the Lion. I am afraid to Mr. Lion. Lion began to roar. He roared so loud the foundation of earth started shaking. All the animals saw what Rabbit had done to Lion. You would rather believe it was years and years before they messed with him again. Moral: we should not believe others easily. We should think carefully and properly before doing things.
आजको कक्षा कथा सुन्ने र सुनाउने कक्षा हो। ल रितु, आज तिमी कथा सुनाऊ त।
हैन सर, आज म कथा भन्छु।
ल ठीक छ, आज दिवालले कथा सुनाऊ न त।
दुई ढुङ्गाहरूको कथा। एकादेशमा एकजना मूर्तिकार एउटा ठाउँमा घुमिरहेको थियो। उसलाई थकाइ लागेकोले ऊ त्यही ठाउँको चौतारामा बस्यो। उसले त्यहाँ दुईटा ढुङ्गा देख्यो। उसलाई मूर्ति बनाउन मन लाग्यो। पहिलो ढुङ्गालाई मूर्ति बनाउन खोज्दा पहिलो ढुङ्गाले रुँदै भन्यो, मलाई टाकटुक गरेर मूर्ति नबनाऊ। मूर्तिकारले दोस्रो ढुङ्गालाई मूर्ति बनाउन खोज्दा ढुङ्गाले केही पनि बोलेन। ढुङ्गालाई मूर्ति बनाएर मूर्तिकार त्यहाँबाट गयो। धेरै वर्षपछि मूर्तिकार त्यही ठाउँमा पुग्यो। उसले त्यहाँ आफूले बनाएको मूर्तिलाई पूजा गरिरहेको देख्यो। मूर्ति बन्न नमानेको ढुङ्गालाई नरिवल फुटाउने ठाउँ राखिएको थियो। धन्यवाद।
रितु, यो कथाले के सन्देश दिएको छ भन त।
सर, यो कथाको सन्देश जो दुःखलाई झेलेर सुख खोज्छ ऊ अवश्य पनि भविष्यमा खुसी हुन्छ, तर जो दुःखलाई झेल्न सक्दैन त्यो भविष्यमा दुखी हुन पुग्छ भन्ने।
Friends, how to spend time today?
Okay, I want to tell a story today. Do you want to listen?
Wow, story! Very nice idea. Let's start the story.
The title of my story is One Fish Spoiled the Whole Pond.
Once there was a good boy. The boy was very obedient. He obeyed his parents. After some time, he joined the group of bad boys. His father was faint. He tried his best to set him right. The boy did not give up his evil habit. One day, an idea came his mind. He bought a dozen of fine apples next day. He put a rotten apple among them. The next day, all became rotten. He gave them to the boy, as they were not fit for eating. So the boy did not eat them. He told him that one rotten apple spoiled all the apple. In the same way, the bad company spoiled the character. The boy was moved by it. He gave up the bad company. His father was so happy. Now the story is over. Do you know what is the moral of this story?
Of course, I know the moral of this story. The moral of this story is one fish spoiled the whole pond.
खेलिसकेपछि पनि त्यो आवाज रोकिएन। त्यसपछि उ निकै डरायो र कुद्दै कुद्दै पहाडनेर पुग्यो। त्यहाँदेखि उ जसोतसो गरी सहरमा पुग्यो। 2-3 महिनापछि दशैंको समय सुरु भयो। त्यसपछि उ फेरि गाउँ जाने भनेर हिँड्यो। बेलामा उ फेरि त्यही जंगलमा पुग्यो। जंगलको बीचमा पुगेपछि उसले फेरि त्यही आवाज सुन्यो। त्यति बेला दिउँसोको समय थियो। त्यसैले उ त्यो को रहेछ भनेर हेर्न गयो। अलि अगाडि पुगेपछि उसले एउटा पानीको घट्टा देख्यो। त्यसपछि उसले थाहा पायो त्यो त पानीको घट्टाको आवाज पो रहेछ र त्यो दिनदेखि रामु त्यो जंगलबाट जाने र आउने बेलामा कहिले पनि डराएन। धन्यवाद।
They used to gaze together. One day the lion saw them. The lion wanted to eat them. When the cow saw the lion, they all fought with him. The lion had to run. Few days passed, the cow quarreled themselves and started gazing separately. When the lions started separately, the lion attacked the cow.
कक्षा 5 की छात्र आकृति कार्की म आज हजुरहरूको सामु कथा भन्न गइरहेकी छु र मेरो कथाको शीर्षक रहेको छ एक असल विद्यार्थीको भूमिका। एक दिन म र मेरी साथी स्कुलबाट घर फर्किँदै थियौ। त्यही क्रममा मैले बाटोमा एउटा सानो बच्चा मागेर हिँडिरहेको देखेँ। त्यो देखेर मलाई उसको बारेमा जान्न मन लाग्यो र म उबाट पुगेर सोधेँ, बाबु तिम्रा बुबा आमा छैनन् र किन यसरी बाटोमा माग्दै हिँडेको?
Good afternoon everyone. I am Simran Banjara from grade 5 section A. As I am here to narrate the story, and the title of the story is The Sun, the Moon and the Wind Went Out for Dinner. Once upon a time, the sun, the moon and the wind went out for dinner with their uncle and aunt, Thunder and Lightning, while their mother, the star, waited for them at home. When they reached the restaurant, they all tried countless dishes and meals. But no one thought of sharing anything for their mother except for the moon. She hid a little piece in her hand to take it home to her mother. When they reached home, their mother asked, "How was your dinner, children?" They all replied, "It was awesome, Mom." Then she again asked, "Oh, why is it? Then, son, have you brought anything for me?" Then the son said, No, mother, I had gone there to enjoy for myself. I haven't brought anything for you." Then she asked to the wind, "Wind, have you brought anything for your mother?" Then the wind replied, "No, Mom, I hadn't gone there to get your dinner parcel, hence I haven't brought you anything." Then she asked to the moon, "Moon, have you brought anything for me?" Then the moon shook her head gently and replied, "Yes, mother, I have." She went and got a ball and shook her hand. Then delicious meals and desserts came out from her hand. Her mother smiled and said to the sun, "Son, since you are too selfish and you do not care about your mother, you will be cursed. Your hot-burning light will always trouble others and no one will love you." Then she said to the wind, "Wind, since you too were selfish and you did not care about your mother, you will too be cursed. Many harmful thunders and lightnings which come from you will make people scared of you, and no one will love you." Then she said to the moon, "Dear moon, since you cared about your mother and was not too selfish, everyone will love you and call you blessed." Thank you.
Good afternoon everyone. Today I am here to narrate the story. The title of my story is The Elephant and the Egg. Once upon a time there lived a huge elephant in a jungle. Because he was bigger than other animals, he always troubled them.
Hello everyone, it's me Aruti Potter from grade 6 of English High School. Today I am here to narrate the story on the topic of the two friends and the bear.
Hello everybody, it's me Elisa Giri from class 5. Today I am here to narrating my story. My story topic is Farmer and Child. Many years ago there lived a farmer in a village.
Hello everyone, my name is Amrita from class 4. Today I am going to tell a story. The topic of my story is Taro and his grandmother. Once upon a time there was a village, and in the village there was a young farmer called Taro.
Good afternoon everybody, it's me Devraj Sharma from class 5A. Today I am going to narrate the story on the topic of home alone. It was a scary night. The kid named David was alone at his home. His parents and grandparents were at
The Late Night Party. नमस्कार, म कक्षा 6 की छात्रा ग्रेसी गेवाली आज हजुरहरू समक्ष एउटा छोटो र मिठो कथा लिएर प्रस्तुत गरिरहेको छु र मेरो कथाको शीर्षक रहेको छ शान्ति। एका देशमा दुईजना दाजु र भाइ बस्दथे। उनीहरू अत्यन्त मिलनसार थिए। एक दिन उनीहरू सडकमा हिँडिरहेको बेलामा भाइमा एकजना मानिसले चोरीको आरोप लगाइदियो। आफूले नगरेको चोरीको आरोप लगाएको देखेर भाइ अत्यन्त रिसायो। उसले त्यो मानिससँग झगडा गर्न थाल्यो, तर दाजु भने अत्यन्त शान्त भएर बसिरहेको थियो। उनीहरूको झगडा एकैछिनमा पिटापिटमा परिवर्तन भयो। त्यहाँ भिड लाग्न थाल्यो। भिडको एकजना मानिसले पुलिस चौकीमा खबर गरिदियो। पुलिसले भाइ र त्यो आरोप लगाउने मानिसलाई पुलिस चौकीमा लिएर गयो। भाइ अत्यन्त रिसाइरहेको थियो र त्यसैले उसलाई अलिअलि चोटपटकहरू पनि लागेको थियो। जब भाइ घर फर्कियो, भाइले आफ्नो दाजुलाई सोध्यो, हामीले चोरी नगरेको आरोप लगाउँदा पनि हजुरलाई यस्तो रिस कसरी उठेन? दाइले भन्यो, कुनै कुनै परिस्थितिमा हामी शान्त बस्नु नै अत्यन्त उचित हुन्छ। धन्यवाद।
Namaste everyone. I'm Jasmine Nital from Himrasmi High School grade 4 and today I'm going to tell the story behind Tihar. One of the most famous stories behind the celebration of Tihar is related to Yama, the god of death, and his sister Yamuna. Yama had been away from his sister for a long time. His sister wanted to see him again. She sent him a crow, a dog, and a cow. In the end, she also went to see her brother herself. She worshipped him with tika and flowers by applying 7-colored tika onto his forehead. Yamuna made a circle with mustard oil, tubo grass, and added makhmali mala onto the brother's forehead. Therefore, siblings worshipped each other. Tika is applied onto the brother's forehead. Next, brother applied tika onto their sister's forehead in the same fashion and they exchanged gifts. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Milanova Harka from grade 4. The title of my story is The Lion and the Boar. In the hot summer day, the lion and the boar reached into a small water body to drink water.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Pratiksha Gautam from class 5A. Today I am here for the ISA project number 3, story writing. So today I am going to narrate my story. The title of my story is The Fox and the Crow. Once upon a time, there was a crow. He had a piece of meat in his mouth. One hungry fox came there. He saw that the crow has meat in his mouth. His mouth gets watered. He wanted to eat that meat.
नमस्कार, म प्रविज्ञा कार्की कक्षा 6 मा अध्ययन गर्दै आएकी छात्रा। आज म हजुरहरू सामु एउटा कथा लिएर उपस्थित भइसकेकी छु र मेरो कथाको शीर्षक छ उदाउँदै गरेको खुसी। एका देशको एउटा गाउँ थियो। त्यो गाउँको नाम टोलका थियो। टोलकामा कोही मानिस पनि शिक्षित थिए।
Good afternoon, everybody. Here to narrate a story on the title of The Good Boy. Once upon a time, there was a boy living with his mother and sister.
Today, I'll be pronouncing some greetings in Nepali, English, and in Sinhala language. Namaste. Hello, Ayubon. Shubha Prabhat. Good morning. Shubha Udasana Kweva. Shubha Divso. Good afternoon. Shubha Dahavala Kweva. Shubha Sandhya. Good evening. Shubha Sandhyava Kweva. Shubha Ratri. Good night. Shubha Ratriya Kweva. Naya Varshako Shubha Kamana. Happy New Year. Shubha Nava Vasara Kweva. Thank you for listening me. Have a great day.
अहेराई वर्षा आगे याओमा गाउनमा एकजना किसान बस्थे। उनको चोराचोरी तियान्नान युतिहारू सहाराही दुखी थिए। उनकी श्रीमती युनबहांडा डेरी दुखी थी। युनिहारू असबाई डूबो बहसेकेका थिए। एक दिन यू दंपाली आपको लुगा दूना नदी में गए। टेहा युनिहारुल नदी को किनार नजिकाई बच्चे रोइहके को बेहटाए। युनिहारुल बच्चे बारे सबाई चिमे की गाउन करू लहराई जानकारी दिए तारा कसाली पानी बच्चे को बाडी गरना आए नान। अब्बा युनिहारु को याउटा चोरा बहोयारा युनिहारुल उस्लाया असादाय माया गारते। Thank you. Have a good day.
Namaste. I am Gracie Gewali from grade 7 from Himrasmi High School, Nepal, and today I will be narrating a story in Sinhala language. Pipasita kaputa. Boho pipasita kapute kusitia. U hamathanama wathura heva. Avastana geti dindak laga thibu wathura kalaik taka. कपुता वथुरा कलायता इबी बलुआ वथुरा टिकाक इही थिबुना ऊ गलकता किही पाएक टक्का ऊ उपाय कल्पना कला गलकता किही पाएक होटेन रोगेना अवा कपुता गलकता इकिन एका कलायता डम्मा वथुरा टिका टिका उदाता अवा कपुता वथुरा बेला स्तुतिन इगली गिया थैंक यू।
एक किसान र उनकी श्रीमती धेरै वर्ष अखिया उता गाउँमा एकजना किसान बस्थे उनको चारो चोरी थिएनन् उनीहरू साहुराई दुखी थिए उनकी श्रीमती उनीभन्दा धेरै दुखी थिइन् उनीहरू अध्याय बुझाइ सकेका थिए एक दिन ती दम्पति आफ्नो लुगा धुन नदीमा गए त्यही उनीहरूले नदीको किनार नजिकै बच्चा रोइरहेको बताए उनीहरूले बच्चालाई घर लगे उनीहरूले बच्चाबारे सबै छिमेकी गाउँलेहरूलाई जानकारी दिए तर कसैले पनि बच्चाको दाबी गर्दा आएनन् अब उनीहरूको एउटा छोरा भयो र उनीहरूले उसलाई असाध्यै माया गर्थे।
एक किसान र उनकी श्रीमती धेरै वर्ष अघि एउटा गाउँमा एकजना किसान बस्थे उनको चार छोरी थिएनन् उनीहरू बहुरै दुखी थिए उनकी श्रीमती उनीभन्दा धेरै दुखी थिइन् उनीहरू असाध्यै बुढो भइसकेका थिए एक दिन ती दम्पति आफ्नो लुगा धुन नदीमा गए त्यहाँ युवलीहरूले नदीका किनार नजिकै बच्चा रोइरहेको भेटाए उनीहरूले बच्चालाई घर लगे उनीहरूले बच्चाबारे सबै छिमेकी गाउँलेहरूलाई जानकारी दिए तर कसैले पनि बच्चाको दाबी गर्न आएनन् अब उनीहरूका एउटा छोरा भयो र उनीहरूले उसलाई असाध्यै माया गर्थे।